Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed your legs feeling just a little heavier than usual? Not painful exactly, just slower. Or maybe you find yourself losing balance more often, needing a handrail that used to be optional. You shrug it off, thinking it's just age catching up with you. But what if I told you it's not just age? What if the real reason behind your aching joints, brain fog, and slow steps is sitting right in your kitchen? Yes, I'm talking about vegetables. Not sugar, not junk food, not fast food. Vegetables. The very foods you've always been told are healthy. Turns out some of them are quietly doing more harm than good, especially after the age of 60. Shocking, I know. But there's science behind it. Long-term studies from the Journal of Gerontology have shown that certain vegetables can actually trigger inflammation, block circulation in your legs, and increase the risk of dangerous falls. These aren't rare vegetables either. They're the common ones, things you've probably eaten for years. I know that sounds hard to believe. We've been told all vegetables are good for us. But the truth is, as we get older, our bodies change. And what once helped us can now hurt us. But don't worry. Today's video isn't about fear, it's about clarity. Because there are also vegetables, simple, delicious, everyday vegetables, that can sharpen your mind, protect your bones, and give you back that lightness in your step. And in just a moment, I'll share exactly which 3 to eat, and which 3 you must avoid if you want to stay strong, steady, and full of energy. So if you're ready to take back control of your body from the inside out, you're in the right place. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button now. This channel is made just for you, with tips you can trust from someone who truly understands what aging gracefully really means. Let's begin. Let's start with something green, humble, and quietly powerful. Broccoli. You've probably had it steamed beside salmon, tucked into a casserole, or hidden in a stir-fry. But broccoli isn't just a side dish. For women over 60, it can be a silent guardian of strength, balance, and graceful aging. Yes, it's that important. Because inside every crisp floret is something called sulforaphane, a natural compound designed by nature, not a lab, to fight the very things that wear us down as we age. Inflammation, stiff joints, poor circulation, brain fog. Sulforaphane helps reduce all of these, gently, consistently, and effectively. Think of it as a quiet repair crew inside your body. Every time you eat broccoli, that crew gets to work. It clears out toxins, it strengthens blood vessels, it protects the brain. And most importantly, it keeps the legs strong and responsive, the very foundation of your independence. After 60, every step matters more. Whether it's walking through the garden, standing in the kitchen, or dancing at your granddaughter's wedding. Strong legs mean freedom, and broccoli is one of the few vegetables proven to support circulation directly in the lower body. It also contains vitamin K, calcium, and antioxidants, key nutrients for protecting your bones and your heart. Because as bones grow more fragile with age, the smallest misstep can lead to a fracture, and that fracture can lead to months of recovery, or worse. But you don't need pills or potions to protect yourself. You just need a cup of steamed broccoli, not boiled into mush, not fried or buried in cheese. Just lightly steamed, tender, bright green, and alive with goodness. It may sound simple, but it's not just a vegetable. It's a decision to keep walking, to keep thinking clearly, to keep living life on your own terms. That's the real magic of broccoli. And you don't need a lot. Just a handful a day can quietly nourish your body from the inside out. And here's something else. Broccoli also helps prevent artery calcification, those tiny hardenings that block blood flow as we get older. It keeps the blood moving, the brain sharp, and the feet steady. So the next time you see it on your plate, don't push it aside. Pick up your fork. Smile. And remember, you're not just eating a vegetable. You're choosing strength, freedom, and a brighter future. Coming up next, another leafy green that might just be the most underestimated brain booster in your kitchen. You might be surprised by what it can do. Let's take a closer look. Now let's talk about a leaf, soft, green. almost weightless in your hand. But don't let its quiet nature fool you. Spinach may be gentle on the outside, but inside, it holds a power that can transform how you move, think, and age. You see, spinach is rich in something called natural nitrates. These are not the artificial kind you find in processed meats. These are plant-based miracles that open up your blood vessels. They help your body deliver oxygen, right where it's needed most, to your brain, to your legs, to your heart. And when your circulation improves, so does everything else. Suddenly, your feet don't feel as cold. Your legs move with more ease. And your mind? It begins to feel clear again, like sunlight breaking through morning fog. This isn't magic, it's nutrition. Real, quiet, healing food. For women over 60, this is especially important, because as we age, blood flow naturally slows down. It's one reason why you might feel tired even after a full night's sleep. Or notice your reflexes aren't what they used to be. But a cup of spinach a day can help shift that tide. And that's not all. Spinach is packed with lutein and folate, two nutrients that directly protect your brain. Lutein helps preserve memory and focus. Folate supports cell repair and mental clarity. Together, they form a powerful defense against cognitive decline. A handful of spinach each day might seem small, but in your brain, it's doing big work. And in your eyes, even more. Spinach contains zeaxanthin, a natural compound that helps protect your vision, especially the part responsible for seeing fine details in faces. This means spinach helps keep you driving safely, reading comfortably, and recognizing the smiles of those you love. But like all good things, how you prepare it matters. Avoid overcooking it. Steam it gently, or blend it into a smoothie, or lightly sauté it with a splash of olive oil. This preserves the nutrients and makes digestion easier, especially for sensitive stomachs. So the next time you pass the greens at the grocery store, pause, pick up a bunch of spinach, and know you're not just feeding your body, you're nurturing your independence, your memory, your light. In every tender leaf, there is quiet strength. Coming up next, a vegetable so familiar, so ordinary, you may never guess the powerful gift it holds for your balance, vision, and energy. Let's meet it now. Now let's turn to something bright, something cheerful, something we often overlook because it seems too simple. The carrot. Yes, that crunchy orange root you've known since childhood. But don't be fooled by its sweetness or familiarity. For women over 60, the carrot may be one of your greatest allies. It's packed with beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant your body turns into vitamin A. And vitamin A, it protects something you rely on every single day, your vision. Because after 60, eyesight tends to fade, slowly, quietly. You might notice reading small print is harder, night driving feels more stressful, or colors don't seem as vivid as before. That's not your imagination, it's age, but the carrot can help you slow that process. Beta-carotene helps guard against macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in older adults. It supports the part of the eye responsible for sharp, central vision, so you can keep enjoying the books you love, the faces you cherish, and the freedom of moving confidently through the world. But that's not all carrots do. They also support your balance and coordination, two abilities we don't notice until we start to lose them. Inside each carrot are antioxidants that nourish both your nervous system and blood vessels. They help your brain send signals quickly to your legs and feet, so your steps feel steady, your reactions stay sharp, and your movements remain graceful. That's not just comfort, that's safety. Carrots are also rich in fiber, which supports digestion and stabilizes blood sugar. Why does that matter? Because stable blood sugar means better energy, less fatigue, and healthier circulation to your lower body. It also protects your nerves from damage, especially in your feet. So those tiny tingles, cramps, or numbness, carrots can help prevent them. To get the full benefits, keep it simple. Eat them raw. Shred them into a salad. Dip them into hummus. Or steam them gently to soften without losing nutrients. Each bite is more than just sweet. It's protective, nourishing, empowering. And just like the other vegetables we've explored, carrots are a quiet way to care for yourself, day by day, meal by meal. Because aging doesn't mean shrinking. It means choosing with wisdom, choosing foods that love you back. Up next, we shift gears. Because while these three vegetables can heal and protect, there are others, common ones, that can quietly steal your strength and stability. You may be eating them right now without even knowing the harm they cause. Let's uncover them one by one. Now let's take a closer look at the vegetables that may not be as innocent as they seem. Because while some nourish your body, others quietly wear it down. And you may not even realize it's happening until one day your legs feel weaker, your joints stiffer, or your steps less certain. Let's begin with a surprise. Eggplant. It looks beautiful on the outside. Smooth, glossy, a deep purple that feels elegant and healthy. But for many people over 60, eggplant can quietly become a hidden enemy. Why? Because it contains a natural compound called solanine. Solanine is part of the plant's defense system. It helps keep pests away. But inside the human body, especially an aging body, it can cause something we try so hard to avoid. Inflammation. And not the kind you can see or feel right away, the silent kind. The kind that builds slowly, deep inside your joints and muscles. Solanine can make arthritis symptoms worse. It can trigger stiffness, swelling, and aches that seem to come from nowhere. And over time, it weakens your mobility. That means more difficulty walking, more fear of falling, and less confidence in doing the things you used to love. Whether you bake it, roast it, or grill it, solanine is still there. Cooking doesn't make it go away. And the more often you eat eggplant, the more your body may struggle to recover. This is especially true if you already deal with joint pain, muscle tightness, or balance issues. It's subtle, but serious. And it can lead to long-term discomfort that limits how far you walk, how long you stand, or how much you move each day. And when movement declines, everything else starts to follow. Your energy drops. Your spirit shrinks. Even your independence begins to slip. That's why it's so important to notice how certain foods make you feel, not just in the moment, but days later. If your legs feel heavier, if your knees ache more often, if your muscles feel tight for no reason, it may not be age, it might be what's on your plate. Eggplant may look harmless. But for women over 60, it can quietly sabotage the very strength you're trying to protect. So next time you plan a meal, consider skipping it. Choose something kinder to your body. Because every choice you make in the kitchen is a chance to stand stronger. And we're just getting started. Up next is another common vegetable that hides an inflammatory secret, and you probably have it in your fridge right now. Let's take a look. Now let's talk about another vegetable that often seems fresh, crisp, and harmless. Green bell peppers. They're colorful. They're crunchy. They show up in salads, stir-fries, even breakfast omelets. But for many older adults, especially those over 60, green bell peppers may quietly be doing more harm than good. They belong to a family of plants called nightshades. And like eggplant, they contain a compound that can silently irritate your body from the inside out. It's called lectin. Lectins are proteins that bind to the lining of your gut. They can interfere with how your body absorbs nutrients. And for seniors, that's a serious concern. Because your digestion isn't as strong as it once was, your immune system isn't either. So when lectins cause tiny amounts of inflammation in your gut, your body begins to feel it, just not always right away. It might show up as stiffness in your ankles, a dull ache in your legs, or that slightly off feeling in your balance. At first, you may not think twice, but over time, that low-level inflammation can disrupt circulation, nerve function, and even muscle strength, especially in your feet and legs. And when those systems are weakened, the risk of falling increases. One small fall can lead to a broken hip, and that can change your entire future, all from a vegetable that looks so innocent. What's worse, the antioxidants found in green bell peppers are far lower than in their ripened red, orange, or yellow versions, so you're getting all the risk with far fewer benefits. Yes, cooking green bell peppers can help reduce some lectins, but if you're already dealing with arthritis, poor circulation, or digestive issues, even a little can be too much. You don't have to be in pain to be affected. Sometimes it's just a little more fatigue, a little more stiffness, a little more fear of losing your balance. These are the warning signs many women miss because they trust what they eat. But food should never betray your body. So what's the solution? Choose the riper peppers, the red, the orange, the yellow. They're sweeter, gentler, and more nourishing. And more importantly, they support your health instead of quietly undermining it. You deserve food that makes you feel strong, not swollen, steady, not uncertain. So next time you see those shiny green peppers in the produce aisle, pause and choose something that truly serves you. Up next, the most surprising vegetable of all. A comfort food many of us grew up with, but for older women, it could be quietly draining your energy, weakening your legs, and aging your body from the inside out. Let's reveal the truth. Now let's talk about a vegetable that feels like home, one that brings back warm memories. Family dinners. Comfort food, holidays, the white potato. Mashed with butter, baked to golden fluff, fried to a perfect crisp. It's a classic, but for women over 60, it may also be one of the most quietly damaging foods on your plate. And not because of the taste or even the calories, but because of how it affects your blood sugar, your circulation, and the strength in your legs. You see, white potatoes are packed with simple carbohydrates. That means they break down fast in your body, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar. At first, it feels harmless, even comforting. But over time, those spikes lead to chronic inflammation inside your blood vessels. And those blood vessels, they carry oxygen and nutrients to your brain, your heart, and your feet. When circulation suffers, everything suffers. Your legs may start to feel heavy, your toes tingle, your balance wobbles, and you might not realize it's all connected to potatoes. But the danger doesn't stop there. White potatoes also contribute to arterial stiffness, a condition where your arteries lose their flexibility. This reduces blood flow, especially to your lower extremities. The result: cold feet, muscle cramps, numbness, even an increased risk of falls. And for seniors, falls are not minor. They can change the entire course of your independence. Now think about how potatoes are often served, with butter, cream, salt, sometimes even fried in oil. All of this adds extra pressure on your heart, your nerves, and your mobility. But here's something you might not know. White potatoes don't offer much in return. Compared to sweet potatoes or colorful root vegetables, they're low in protective antioxidants. That means you're getting the blood sugar spike without the nutrients that protect your cells from aging. It's a hidden exchange. Comfort now, but compromise later. So what can you do? You don't have to give up warm, satisfying meals. Just swap the white. Choose sweet potatoes instead, or try roasted carrots, parsnips, even cauliflower mash. They give you flavor, warmth, and comfort, without robbing your body of strength, because every bite you take is a message to your body, and what you say matters. You deserve food that honors your energy, that protects your balance, and helps you walk boldly into every season of life. Now that we've uncovered the 3 vegetables to avoid and the 3 to enjoy, let's bring it all together and talk about how small choices can lead to big transformation, even after 60, even starting today. Let's take a breath. We've covered a lot today, and maybe you're feeling surprised. A little shaken, maybe even a bit emotional. That's okay. Because the truth is, what we put on our plate each day carries more power than we were ever taught to believe. Not just power to feed us, but power to heal us, to strengthen us, to protect our independence as we age. And that truth, it's not scary, it's liberating, because it means you're not helpless in the face of aging. You have choices. You always have. You have the power to protect your brain, to steady your steps, to guard your energy, your vision, your joy, not with drastic diets, not with expensive pills, but with small, loving decisions, like choosing broccoli over something processed, spinach over something salty, carrots instead of sugary snacks, and just as importantly, choosing to let go of what no longer serves you. Letting go of eggplant if it brings more pain than pleasure. Letting go of green bell peppers if they bring stiffness or fog. Letting go of white potatoes if they quietly chip away at your strength. Because letting go is not loss. It's a gift to your future self. It's saying, I matter enough to nourish myself with intention. It's saying, I still want to dance, to walk, to laugh without fear of falling. And most of all, I still believe in my body's ability to thrive. Even now. Especially now, you don't have to do everything at once, just one small step today. One better choice this week, one simple swap next time you shop for groceries. That's how change happens. Quietly, sustainably, beautifully. Because the goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. It's learning to listen to your body with more compassion and less criticism. It's noticing how you feel, not just right after eating, but the next morning, the next walk, the next time you catch your balance instead of falling. Every small improvement is a victory, and you deserve to feel proud of every one of them. You've made it this far in life with strength, grace, and wisdom. Now is the time to protect what you've built, to honor the years you've lived, and to enjoy the ones still to come, with energy, clarity, and freedom. Because you're not done yet. Your story is still unfolding. And the choices you make today, they shape every chapter that follows. So if this video helped you see things a little differently, if it gave you hope or clarity, or maybe just a gentle nudge in the right direction, please let me know in the comments. Type the number 1 if you're ready to choose strength. Type 0 if you feel unsure. I want to hear your questions and support you on your journey. And if you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe. Not because it helps me, but because this channel is built for you. For women who still believe in themselves. For women who know aging isn't a decline, it's a decision. A decision to keep choosing life. With every step, with every meal, with every beautiful, powerful day you wake up and say, I'm not done yet. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking care of yourself. And thank you for showing the world that real beauty, real power, and real wisdom don't fade. They grow stronger with time. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of your body. It's been carrying you with love for all these years. Now, it's your turn to carry it with care, respect, and joy.